Hello everyone, TheRedCobra here with a tank review. For this review, however, I've got a special guest here from wargaming.net who's going to help me review this tank for you tankers out there. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is CI. I'm definitely a real person talking with you right now. It is not like I'm a robot or anything. I like to pawn noobs just as much as you. So hopefully we'll be getting to know each other better. We'll get real close to each other, almost within touching distance, and then I'll stab you in the butt. Hard. Very 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 hard.
Thank you, CI, for that professional introduction. Let's get started with this review. So, here's the IS-2. I bought this tank from the World of Tanks advent calendar. I thought it was a good idea with the 1000 gold I got with it. I mean, I already have the KV-5 for crew training, so getting another premium Russian heavy with max training and brothers in arms is great. A great bonus, especially with the crews. I don't care much for crew training most of the time with premium tanks. I like the credit potential of the higher tier premiums. And just how unique some of them are. I'm certainly not a tank collector in this game, but if I see a tank that looks special or plays differently, I jump onto a deal involving it. I like the IS series of the Russian heavies, decent mobility compared to the KV series, but strong enough armor to get the job done, and, of course, it leads up to the T10 and IS-7. So, CI, since you've come here today to help advertise this premium tank, tell the people watching about your thoughts about this tank.
That's right, the Red Cobra user account number 25,612,956. I'm here from Wargaming to tell you about the mighty IS-2, a tank of many wonders. Ever feel like your slow British church hell just isn't cutting it? Are those tigers giving you a problem with their accurate guns and large HP pool? Then say hello.
And goodbye to
The Russian IS-2, no longer Chinese. You don't want to touch those things. They're the bad side of communism.
Yeah, the IS-2 is basically the original Russian version of what the Chinese Tier 7 Heavy is. It's got a better frontal plate, and even though the IS-1 has 120mm on the front, the frontal plate can form a shell trap that launches bounced shells right up into the turret. It's happened to me and others quite regularly from what I've seen. The IS-2, even though it has 20mm less armor on the front, it's angled way better than the other IS, with its oddly shaped front. The effective armor thickness is definitely greater on the IS-2.
IS-2 is strong like rest of Stalin's mares. Big gun, big armor, big vodka, big communism. This tier 7 Russian heavy tank is built from the tears and blood of Lenin's dead corpse. His spirit won't let these tanks go down easily. It has everything you need to wipe that smirk off that fascist pig. Don't forget to say your prayers to Stalin, and keep those 122 mils loaded. The Panzerkampfwagens will be waiting for you, and you'll be ready. Good luck, comrades.
Yes, thank you, CI, for that information. The 122mm cannon is, of course, the D25T gun you see on the Tier 7 Russian Heavies or the IS-6. It's a great gun. It's inaccurate as all hell, but you know, the hand of Stalin will help that .46 accuracy. Alpha damage is always good with these tanks. Gets you that Russian heavy DPM. Not like the Russian med DPM, but it's more manly. No APCR standard ammunition firing into someone giving them a death of 1,000 cuts. It's just like, BAM! You're dead. Or, BAM! You lost 390 give or take average damage. What you gonna do? Oh, you can actually hit me from afar, regularly and consistently. Okay then. But the 122mm are for the close quarter brawling these tanks are good at. CI, give them a little more insight into the attributes of these tank here. and how you can pick it up.
Remember, with your purchase of this beauty of a beast, you will also receive a pair of offsetting logs that will drive the little OCD tanker in you crazy. However, these logs will effectively boost your total side armor effectiveness from 90mm to 600mm, which is slightly more of an advantage at tier 7. Chopped down from the mystical forests of the Soviet Union, these logs have unnatural abilities, such as creating temporary force fields, temporary cloaking. Cool now, and you can also get a special crew member with this tank. Like how the Rudy has a dog, the IS-2 has a little Russian midget that will yell at you for being a terrible shot. But with this midget you get special buffs, like rupees, which collectively build up over the course of several matches, to invoke the hand of Stalin to guide your shots. As usual, the crew are drunk as all hell, so they are blind as a bat tripping on LSD. It is a wonder they can even drive the tank without that little midget yelling. But wait, there's more. Call now and you shall receive bonus vodka consumables that allow your crew a 1000% specifications boost to slaughter your enemies. With all these perks of the IS-2, one is finally competitive at tier 7 against the absolute shit that is 2+2- matchmaking. Those conquerors, E-75s, and Type 4s will cower in fear of the proven and spammed armament of the 122mm sausage. Fill them full of APCR shells, because you have no friends or family to spend your money on, or use credits earned from 100+ hours of grinding your little pansy British meds. So instead, spend your money on the IS-2.
Yeah, what he said, I guess. However, you cannot currently buy the IS-2 in the store. Sales do go on for special occasions that feature this tank, and those occasions will be your opportunity to pick it up. Just remember to do your research when it comes to the costs, however. Figure out if it's worth it to get them with certain packages, or wait for a later time when the deal's better. But here comes the ultimate question. Is this tank any good? Well, do you like the IS? If yes, then get the IS-2. Only things different is the historical cosmetics and improved frontal armor and logs. I personally enjoy it immensely. It's actually one of my favorite premiums at the moment, and I'll be getting an Ace Tanker badge on it soon enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this type of tank review, please give the video a like to show your support, and comment below what kind of tanks you'd prefer, other than a heavy Russian slugger. This has been the Red Cobra and CI. Take care.
This is not a fake person legally bound to wargaming.net, the Gulag, or other Russian Federation corporations. I'm not a robot created to fill in for an English translator, to advertise official tanks of wargaming, and my programming is not bound in eternal contract. Wargaming.net is not a evil corporation run by malicious robots who commentate an official World of Tanks videos. It's not like we hired Luke Nella to throw you off our tracks and keep you in the dark of our ultimate machine takeover. We are not responsible for any sudden loss of WN8 rating, college tuition or life.